So today we're going to take a look at the HD Smart Wi-Fi camera HM203 by HeimVision. And I'll leave a link in the description below with current pricing and more information. You can see down here at the bottom, this is full HD 1080p. This does have cloud storage. It's got a microphone, motion detector. This does work on Wi-Fi, and there's an app to control this from anywhere. And the nice thing is it also takes a micro SD card for local storage. And they've got some QR codes here on the side to download the app. And on the side you can see this does have advanced night vision mode, two-way audio, intelligent tracking. You can obviously watch videos from a web browser on a PC, intelligent motion and sound detection, and it does support a micro SD card and cloud service. And in case you're wondering, this does support a micro SD card up to 128 gigabytes. It has a 3.6mm lens with 110-degree field of view. It does have pan and tilt. It's got a 4x digital zoom, and the IR distance is 15 meters. And then it gives you a list of what's in the box. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we've got. And you've got your quick start guide, which comes in a few different languages. So it looks like it comes with an adjustable mount, and you get some mounting screws, somewhat small Ethernet cable, and your micro USB charging cable with charging brick included. So as for the camera itself, it's made of a really lightweight plastic. You can definitely tell this is a pan and tilt camera just by the way this moves here. Down here on the base is where your micro USB charging port is and your Ethernet port. You've got your speaker on the back, and on the bottom it does have some little rubber feet to keep it from sliding around. And it looks like right here towards the top is your microphone. You can see this little sensor below the lens, which is used for night vision. So to add the camera, all you do is hit the little plus sign up in the corner, intelligent camera. Now it recommends device adding by scanning the code, but I tried this about 10 different times. The problem is I couldn't get it to work. I tried it from right here. I tried it right next to my router. I tried it upstairs, downstairs. No matter where I tried it, I couldn't get it to connect. So if you're having the same issue, I would definitely go down to addition of AP hotspot, and then just make sure you click this little dot down here. Then it recommends to keep hitting set to reset the camera for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I went ahead and did that. It's just underneath where the micro SD card is. Then you just click this down here and hit next. Then you just go to your Wi-Fi setting and click on Cloud Cam. Once I went through this process, I was able to connect it. So once you click on this camera, you can see down here at the bottom, you got a few different things. Messages I'm not gonna really use, just because you gotta have the cloud service. I believe that's like $5 a month if you want that. I think I'm just gonna use the SD card for now and see how that goes. You can change it from high definition to standard definition quality. You can also hold down on the mic if you wanna talk to someone that's near the camera. And you can also turn the sound on and off, which I'm gonna leave off because if I leave the sound on, you can hear an echo as it's coming from the back of the speaker. Also, if you hit more down here in the corner, you can do a manual recording. And there's also cloud album. And you can also manually take a photo right here or go to full screen. Which I think most people probably use it at full screen so you can see all the details, and it's just easier to move it back and forth to see what you're looking at. You can turn the sound on and off, and you can also take a photo. And there's a ton of stuff you can change in the settings, but I'm not gonna go through each and every one because that would take forever. Just a few things to note. You can actually set it for the device to be off at certain times. You can set a schedule. You can do night vision, which is automatic. You can turn the microphone on and off. There's also a private share if you're willing to share a video with someone. Notification settings. You can turn the motion detection on or off, the sound detection on or off. But now I want to actually take and set this up somewhere so I can get some footage to show you what this is going to look like. So now I want to test this out for a couple days and see if this is worth it. So for the rest of the video, I'm going to show you footage from my testing just to give you an idea of what the quality looks like, even though it's not exact because I was having issues when bringing this into Premiere. So let me know in the comments what you think. Is it comparable to other Wi-Fi cameras you've seen in this price range? Now when I was testing this camera out, one thing I noticed right away is it seemed to be lower resolution than 1080p. I know it says it's HD quality, but it just doesn't seem like it. Maybe it's because the frames per second is pretty low, around 12 frames per second. But when you compare this footage to my Canon DSLR camera, which is what I use pretty much for all of my videos, it's not even close to being as clear. Also, for some reason, I was having issues when I would put this footage into Premiere Pro. It would be extra jittery and keep showing artifacts from previous parts of the video, which I'm sure you're gonna notice. But when I just play it on my computer, it didn't have those issues. It also wouldn't record audio, and I'm not really sure the reason. I think the night vision is acceptable and comparable to other security cameras I've seen. You'll see parts of this were recorded at night in complete darkness, which made it a little hard to see where I was even throwing the dog toys. But hopefully it gives you a good idea of what this looks like at nighttime. Now when it comes to receiving notifications, I wish one thing it would do is send an image in an email or something like that. Unfortunately, I think you have to pay the $5 a month or whatever it is for the subscription in order to get that. The only thing it does if you don't have the subscription is send you a notification, and basically all you can do is just open up the app to watch the live feed. So other than the issues with getting the clips from the camera to Premiere Pro to show up correctly, I think it does an okay job for $40. I also feel if you're using this where there isn't a lot of fast movement like my dogs, it probably would be fine to use this camera. Now, one thing that I do like is the audio. You can hold down the microphone button and talk. And I tried this while we were away to see if our dogs would respond. And sure enough, they started looking around like, where's that sound coming from? So I definitely like that they include that. But in this case, I feel you sort of get what you pay for. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.